Today I'm going to be doing a Domestika Creative Challenge where I have to draw Keanu Reeves and different expressions from the bowl. I have 5 minutes for every expression. Let's see, it's going to be fun. Okay, so we're going to choose the first one. Let's see what we got. You just drank 6 cups of coffee, okay? So we're going to try and make him wide-eyed, quite energized. We've got 5 minutes to do that. So I'm gonna begin with his skull. Let's see if we can do that. A quick shape here. And get the shape of his face first before we do any expressions. We do really quick lines since we only have 5 minutes and get the general shape. So if he's just had 10 cups of coffee, really exaggerate it now that we have a base. So his eyes, I can push them a little further. His pupils are going to be pretty dilated. It's going to be quite intense looking. His smile's going to be crooked and weird since he's full of caffeine. So let's push this eye even further. We can actually play with this hair since it's always perfect. Maybe give him a little bit of a wired up look, you know? Like he's lost control a little bit of his beautiful hair. Okay. Let's take this layer off so we can see what we've done. All right. See how he's like, his eyes are just weird looking. He's a little off his head right now with coffee and caffeine. We'd have to really go in and fix up all these lines, but for 5 minutes, we can kind of keep it at this for now. Okay, let's try a different one. Let's see what we got. All right. You just won an Oscar. Well, that's quite fitting. Perfect. Okay. How would Keanu Reeves react to an Oscar? Well, let's see. Let's try and work out again. We now know that he's quite sharp on the sides here. Let's try and do that. Give him like a concerned but really happy. Let's see. We'll do that. Maybe surprised. He's quite a humble guy. And give him a bit of a suit. Is that the Oscars? So we want to dress him up, don't we? We're just going to leave him at surprise since it's a surprise for people when they win anyway. It's like, oh, I don't know what to say. Give him a little hand gesture over here. Thanking everyone. You could even go the other way and close his eyes a little if you really wanted, but I don't think we're gonna have time. Let's see. If you were to close his eyes and having chatting, you know, when people are bragging, sometimes they close their eyes and they're chatting, and it makes it look like they're just having the time of their life with the microphone. I'm sure we can do something like that as well. That could work. Let's try the last one. See what we got. Oh, he just got fired. Poor Keanu. Okay. Normally I'd do fired, you know, with a little box and you're leaving the things behind. You're taking your things home. But in this case, he's an actor, so let's do his head and shoulders. And is he happy to be fired? Is he sad to be fired? We're going to decide as we go. Let's see. What do I want to do for him? I think I'm going to do is put his hair in front of his face, so it's a sad situation what happened. We could fired Offset. So let's see. Let's build his head first. So we know the angle of where his hairline is. Then his nose. It's gonna be really sad. So let's emphasize that. Maybe a little embarrassed. I think I can make him pout a little. He's worried, he's embarrassed, sad. It's kind of a mix of emotions, really, I imagine. So I can maybe put his arm up here. He's got it behind his head, just feeling his neck, you know. What a tough day, Keanu. What are we gonna do? Yeah, it's mainly about emphasizing these eyebrows up, and we're pushing this mouth down. It's the two elements that you can see really show that he's quite unhappy and worried. This would be, everything else just frames his face, really. He's got his nice cheekbones. So with a beard, you can maybe play with that. So there you go. These are different expressions for Keanu, 5-minute expressions that came out of the head. I hope you really enjoyed this video, and if you're interested in character design, you can subscribe to Domestika and find out about my online course.